Hey guys, welcome back to Play Candy. Today I'm making another crybaby. Now if you have a look at these guys, I have started using a different method of making my crybabies in the molds. So normally I use a hard resin and my babies come out like a little hollow plasticky. These are made out of Plaster of Paris and they are really heavy. So I'm going to use some of my pliers and some sandpaper to clean this baby's edges off and make her nice and neat and ready to use. And then I'm going to be using some of these multicolored gems. Can you guess who I'm making, guys? Leave a note in the comment down below if you can think. So I found one problem with using Plaster of Paris. As you can see, her arm snapped off, but it's not too much of a problem. I have glued it back on, and once I have painted it and covered it over with my gems, you won't really notice that. So guys, first up, I, as usual, paint her face and her hands in the skin tone that I want to use. And then I'm going to get work on doing her eyes. I'll paint the whites of her eyes first of all. Here we go. And I'm going to fill in the colours in a little while. So here we are, guys. I'm going to start sticking on my gems. I haven't quite decided what colour I'm going to paint my baby in. Normally I would paint the baby up, but I actually want to stick these gems on straight onto the Plaster of Paris using PVA glue, because from my research, PVA glue sticks really well to Plaster of Paris. So I'm going to make a rainbow baby. So I'm going to place my gems in sort of a rainbow color order, and I'm going to just stick down a strip of gems over the top of her headband, and then I'm going to diagonally layer them, sort of like brickwork. I'm going to layer a few rows in. So I'll leave you to watch that on a time lapse in a moment. Okay, I'm done with her headband and it's looking pretty. So I'm going to start sticking some gems on her arms as well. Try and cover up that little broken arm that I've got. And I'm going to do maybe 2 or 3 lines down the arms. And then I'm going to make a little rainbow over her tummy. Now I wasn't sure whether to paint Rainbow Baby in, just leave her in white. I tried using watercolor paint on this so you can see a bit of the blue through there, but I didn't like the effect. So I'm actually going to use my acrylic paint, which is a lot thicker, and I'm going to paint my whole baby in blue as if it is the blue sky, and we've got the rainbow gems shining through the sky. And then I might paint some little white clouds onto her afterwards. So I'm just going to give her a couple of coats of this lovely metallic-y light blue colour, which is really pretty, and I think it suits her for the rainbow. Okay guys, so this is the bit I've been looking forward to doing, her hair. I'm going to do her hair in really nice bright acrylic paint stripes in the colour of a rainbow. So I've got them all dotted out here as you can see, and I'm going to just do a thin little streak all the way across her hair. I'm going to give her some eyebrows. I've decided to use my bright orange paint because it stands out really nicely. And then I'm going to get to work on her eyes. Now, I was going to try something a bit different today. I decided to use some watercolor pencils, and I initially painted the eyes in, but it wasn't really vivid enough, so I have used my acrylic paint over the top. But nevertheless, it was quite nice to be able to mark out where I'm going to paint my shapes, and here I am going over the shapes again using my acrylic colours. Now, I decided to use some of my special ink brush pens to do the blue irises of the eyes this time. So this is me just going around the eyelash line, and I am colouring in the eyelashes with my brush pens and doing them in rainbow streaks, and I'm also using my pens to colour in the irises and the lips. So normally I use paint to do this, but I quite like doing it with a pen. It was much easier to control, and I quite like the way the colours have turned out. And I'm doing the white reflection in her eye. This time I'm using like a metallic-y pearly white rather than just the plain white. This is my favourite bit to add to the baby's face. And we are almost done with our baby, but I'm going to add a couple of little clouds onto her legs, and again I'm using my metallic-y white pearly paint. I'm going to do one on each leg. And then my last thing that I need to do is just add some blusher onto her cheeks, just to make her cheeks look a little bit colourful. And I'm going to use this lovely bright pink colour. So here my baby is just about done, and I think she looks really, really cute. Now I have to just give her a name, and I thought I would name her after one of my Play Candy fans, and her name is Lola, and I think that is a beautiful name for my new rainbow crybaby. So this is Rainbow Lola. I hope you like her, Lola. Okay guys, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment down below who you'd like me to make next. And I'll see you guys all really, really soon. Lots of love, guys. Bye-bye.